A Mascon Estate Ghana Limited for Nando pay one more narrow pacho. One more assassin, 1 plot, 70 by 100. But I know you're 30,000 Ghana cedis, half plots, you know. 15,000 Ghana cedis. I don't pay. So what you mean? Na opa sasia. Asasia man so trebia ene. Na afi ehun sem kai ni nyina no. Wacho edana kwemu ya yen krata sem de atoso. E Mascon for e to bi amba wa no pay. Etempacho. So what you mean no pay ya. And so I said that your poly won't cry. But your brother beje would ya would be a once I say at the mouth. It's a private property and I will develop it. And pay only a Mascon Estate Ghana Limited for the come on, Pacho. Benyas as Yantam, I will be to me at the IO project, you know, and what you know for commercial purposes. And a shopping mall now will say with a school now will be event center. Will be a warehouse, hospital, filling station. Sorry, you want something I can see. I can see more. No pay, but also when you deal come up. You better be at talk na. I feel project. I will pass away in no. Watch out at me abwa we. And to speak to us, now young Kwan so now what to assassin a free and share. Watch out, you show 20 bucks of cement free of charge. Here we are now, you the 200 pieces of blocks and so at their pencil at their mouth. Mascon Estate Ghana Limited for other rubber there. Watch out, they say, be a better if you run, Japadi run, Sassi run. And I don't pay money in name come on. That you be just, and you just have no, and it's what to assassin free and share. The Mawuti Yasikani Mufa. Now, I feel your mouth was so mean, and find I can't wait to be at the Twitch and Kakran. And I pay to an more Sabraya office. I was a year community 18 junction. I was Pinterest Road, no SO. And I pay when you need come on. You need Allied filling station, no Eddie and Fred. You make KFC restaurant, you know, and I pay your office, no, and but your call. So poly of the Dawenya Road, 10 minutes drive from Central University, and I pay 5 minutes drive from a year Seglemi affordable housing project, you know. And I don't pay your assassin at the year project. I hold one for year was soon be na ye and what development your service plot in it. And I don't pay your home day na Freya 0553 8406 46 0553 840646 and after 0209 155 437 0209 155 437. Now when the Mascon Estate Ghana Limited any and come on, your satisfaction is a priority. And pay speak to us that you better so power. Yeah, St. Louisa local rights for the and St. Louisa Daroba, Pacho, one more so you're saying, young farmer, Chijumedi, and so. But your 70 would be in Ghana more, young papa, knows you at that. Now, ya Ghana, I don't pay. So when St. Louisa local rights for Eddie Como. But your person will show business, I say. In fact, when him baby, our person would do Sikano, Ecosta. I don't pay only St. Louisa for Eddie. But we see can be shipped to 2 morning. Na cotton, you do mupa, na Obenyam Faso do one. I don't pay when you beji ye pa, say one so what is St. Louisa for A2 and more above. But your restaurant operator, we in Miania Hodo, and event, I hold was say, and they and more papa would drama, so I just saw more kama. Na ekita a year, the perfume smell. Jackson long grain rice, 1 mile pa. Now would this see what answer? Yes, Louisa, I don't pay me come for the amount pass. Bushani, if you be here, St. Louisa local rice. What see what a check, a check, and I don't pay for choke. Maybe if you have a friend in the bedroom, especially one more back, Kwame, a woman, the school baby, one way come up. I don't pay what is St. Louisa for any effort. But also, what do we need? Actually, more I won't cry. Obe who more I want a year La Paz. One more I want adjacent the Echo. na anopay when it's in Louisa and din come off for 0277 45 2742 0277 45 2742 and after 0546 2423 43 0546 24 2343 now when they St. Louis I in Cobano pay 48 after 7 but Joe that's right but you way better no pay when this is a jemu pass we try be but you would try so win I don't pay and my web would be around but you be nyina and it's only 22bet.com for biddings I was not one bed just so one be a platform the more they are and I don't pay only 22bet.com for any and combinable needs I was for our platform no as so but you games I would do a person who plays to bet I was soon in you were ever a year 22bet.com no as so and 22bet.com.gh and also the SSL 22bet.com.gh na wakoso na afi what place you will bet on your first deposit no but you make sure pass over 200 percentage point bonus yeah the bema free of charge na afi etimi aboa ma wonso wetimi winning some level of cash and the sporting activity be event be a wo person will travel maybe was mo amu play casino mo amu try aviator mo amu person leagues ahodo ni nyina no e wo so I don't pay for 22bet.com.gh so na when you want more ending some so na place your bet no na ube winning some level of cash to better your life. But you better play, better win. What about that Roma and I don't pay the match to me at the end. So we did the Kwame Appiah Kubi 49 gone past 7. Sending so mommy said your numbers is 0550 596 929 0550 567 929. And no numbers are and pay your day Juma and for all messages in the bra. Your budget na ya can kind in ano. At the amount. A lot is happening in the country and over the weekend, you know, and near my opinano and SCC I don't pay you know ebabedi ho enkomo. But the biggest news weekend I mean over baby it was all over. Indications are that Societe Generale Bank, you know, after 20 years of operating in Ghana, no, it is anticipated they are leaving the shores of Ghana. And they are willing, say, one more ever transition into a different bank. Na bank, no, etimi apake in kukunin in kakanyina, etimi free of my Ghana. Now, enya Ghana, we are also told, say, countries like Tunisia, one more free a honso, enti anope, ya de hon enkomobono edeba. Na, se ubekaya sometime back. Somewhere last month, Yenewo Eddie Nkomo heavily about a year the air course within Ghana's banking sector. The restructuring a course within the banking sector. A buying inability say obetu a bond holders. Our musika and maturity periods no asono obetu musika and their mom. It is affecting greatly Ghana's banking sector. And some of them no begin is as foreign companies as they are no wamubeti me I exit the shores and the borders of Ghana na afi wamwako amafofro a wamuye interested you know and so ababetwa. So we'll bring you some a year analysis on companies from last year. Ebabesi Afia ye woman, you know, womwetimi free Ghana. Quite an interesting one, but enya dia a year nigisem cry because when it happens like that, then it means some of the companies, you know, why they're careful na redundancy so set in and crofo belusi womunyuma womo eye. Enti ni nyina no Ekahobi ana anope yene ebedi sankomo. Last year, you remember Airtel Tigo merger no ebaye. Ninyina no akwakoye SMP. Now Tigo decided said there be they were womo airboka no any idea no they needed to merge na afi etimi abua ama Airtel ekokoto eye their shares ne womo womo nyina no emerge. Now coming back into this year Oko a year Vodafone woman decided say they will exit the shores of Ghana and you know one more tongue one more shares you know at the ama Telecel as I say, Telecel, Anna, I take it over. Vodafone Ghana, Anna, Yedim Dadano. Now you come to the banking sector, so this is what we're hearing. And the businessmen, no, any expert, no, ebedin komo within the banking sector, surely. But mind you, Societe Generale, SSB Bank, SGSSB Bank, no, are operating in Ghana for over 20 years now. And no home kobono yadebebro surely na afe yetimi any wedi. The IMF is telling us latest by June na there's one board no ama abine the next approval now over $360 million as part of the $3 billion loan agreement and our facility at Ghana yede yensa asha asieno. The third trend of it now me I release this card and we look forward to it. So the minister in charge of finance and so egusu when you mo ede home come. But the question you may be saying is already we've received quite a number of a year trenches. First one a buy $600 million. The second one a buy and so another $600 million. Now, could we have invested some of this money, sir? IMF money into the banking sector. Now, a few banks are hodwa. I mean, the debt exchange program no buy affect your money no you bet your musika amo baka na etimi sustain your operations and now quite an interesting one because the promises were that once I beko IMF no I mean sikanu fras yes some of these challenges are buying a face I mean we should be able to clear some of the data buying only to a year individual bondholders and then entities are women so a bond holders. But what is really happening within the economy in here? Now, mind you, a buying so eka say obe created the friend stability fund. At any point in time, no banks no ebetimi akọ fund nimo ameki an application in case obi ehia liquidity issues. I mean, ni nyina no akọ say the last time we spoke about this, the indications we had was that stability fund in okra no yentimi criteria enti no said the aban ede na no eka ye no sika bia no enna sa fotuo ni ma aban ebetimi agina so aka se bank bi eko ahokyere mu anase ahohiehie mu a I mean obetimi afford on that particular fund na wodon so seeking for assistance enti ni nyina no eyem komo a anope ye ne wo eba ababedi now akwakọ ye nsem bebre. Now you come to the aspect of businesses. I mean when these things begin to set in the implications on the general business community anything I mean ahotoswa womunsu enya on the commercial banks womu eni omudidwa some of them eho ana womu ko ekoji loans na afi womu etimi eni womu edidwa importers and exporters niema womu kra edeba ebi wo hokra na esese banks libi ema womu guarantee na afi etimi aboa ama womu nso womu suppliers etimi release niema no ediaba because when your bank bia ejina na chi a indicate say yes indeed a businessman ABCD one yen ana year juma for that reason no you bet me a guarantee the shipment of a year the goods. Therefore transaction bia na say a follow suit bia no bank no be I san hye ni nyina akwakọ yen SMP. Now this particular story is quite an uninteresting one be affecting so many things but mamene nana poku in the enkomo general secretary edema the traders advocacy group Ghana tag na anope yembesa said the entity woman so wamwati biana na poku otumeka morning that is saying
Mr. Speaker
na empomo moko there good morning
you who are the Roma yet me sorry ahoden so ya ja techema moja dia fusani wa techema mu de na tefe e wo se de asedama nyakopon
very well yeah that's so no pay waje so first of weekend the who news go viral I mean all over say SGSSB Bank Societe Generale one more after 20 years one more exit of my Ghana but you want to be sir
anya no nkokra na yete ma meni kancha adwadefo a ewo Ghana nyina sese import duties ground so ekọ by a certain percentage
okay
your person you confirm from the GRA say no correct and say enya no correct na SGSSB asema abaide me feel say enya ngonwa because the fundamentals are weak now. You know, The come dia no me ye be see no and a AC no. If the fundamentals are weak, definitely your economy will shake. Omonyamwa sabe omonyamwa kakra na oma benya no omu fi se e wo se ni manimu ya omutumi yifiri omanum na omukọ sabe akusabe anyado obi nka se pudu onhye se ye dinejo adwadifo musika ho yan traders advocacy group Ghana ekwambi e be fa so a omunsa beka o musika enkonkofa how bi ama ye beboa ye adwadifo ni bi na wo ka LC asem wo mo banks ni raise LCs ma wo mo ehwe wo mo adwadi hu ntotoye eniema bebrebe sesei akawisem ye hu hwe a enye yie oso ye ya na ye baaye ye sa akọ ntumi nya na hwe.
I see, but nana mote the saying.
Tisade na meka ma digress to mesa bisim. Tisade na ka import up by a certain percentage. Na akoye hu. Sabe pepe na we so net here. Aye for last 2 months.
Okay.
And aye hu say animu awai. Ikuna ni mu awai. You know, ever say Bank of Ghana Bredin in Abesi from na eja o dwadi ni bia ne ho akodi mu ho bia no enkonkon koye friends boachi bidi na ne nsabeka ne sika na odi ato ani nyuma so if you say there Mr. Speaker mejira o Parliament House hanoma catcher say the dwadi agu wa o hwe ba bia pound nam 17 enom nem na ade a areho hwe ba dollar jina areho etino so ye obi a wokota de na wokọ na ebo no kosoro kakra e mane how
very well. No, so, but yedim say SGSSB Bank, a major industry player. I mean, for over 20 years, one more our pretty Ghana, you know, one more exit, no, and so where the beba mudedia mudeso no. Ebine saying how important is the operation to more traders, money or more. More members nedo do na woman or more edidra enya interactions, and we are also told say enye Ghana nko na womo free here. In fact, if you go to a country like Tunisia, womo a free or Cameroon, womo a free or into these three major African countries in the idea said the French bank no has decided say womo ebe exited the shores, and you know generally implications ni be ebe ye dey ebe den affect mo adwuma moye.
Implications in here so simple. Bank bia or products. Automa agreed for. A bit you say capital injection to their businesses. No near their day. Any ama be loans you getting kete. Some products are papa. Na omodema on customers no. Is our products in a bebo customers a bebo because the ordinary they also the bukumagia ultimately hoshe. It implications in it when I'm born tougher products are now a good be benefited from or mono any idea a basic deal to say SMEs scan over the SMEs near marketing kete. Emergency clearing overdraft no near ma no mo de ma nkofo nyina no trobeka implications in nyina no.
I see, and this will be a challenge on some of my members.
Oh yes. And American is the fundamentals has become weak. It's a challenge, you know. I metamorphose. Adoso we are challenging no share ni you say no e say that so be jadie now we see kakra na odi ye no what keep on it you lean on it say yes sir scan be shikra say that
I see. Now my report charges I will say abey. I mean since when I'm what is asking.
Oh, yeah, tell him from na ya do suko. Not just a new finance minister or buy no. Them say Ogusua o pushi. Na me everyone wa kakra. Say we baby a o maye droi. An here a grofo fam. Titiu agedifo. Now finance ministry. Open so we press upon IMF so you can mobilize money internally. Now crofone na mo omutia bie. Now di ni nyina ekogu port there. There's a quote to this on a show call. A show kwa. Because already ni no ton Jenny or some Jenny no crown. Only economy is no. So we expand there. Odi more every baby. Than so the pressure in Abakako port. Already almost over 22 different charges at the port. Other open source are raising import duty. They are quite an eye. Are we serious as a country at all? Many sure that young Kofwe, one more any brace, or more share local content. Now, almost the boom minor. Nemum, the abrofono, and the homo person or moye, and one or do a moye. Because
but as we speak, I don't pay no munya indications. Those increments need to take effect, Anna.
Yeah, information. The person with the baboso. So no. Oma propose the person with the baboso. No, with the boss we are. Now the work catch Ghana for a good for and they are catching all. Yeah, ni womo enyachi yenya daje entinsi street. Yenya daje enu obi anye dede. Ya batu niema no times 4.
I see.
Yes. Because all there the full pray people to row. Our Ghana hanom but yen kofo ya eguma infa anidie emergedi. Already nino. Yan economy ni crying. It is a percent economy no and sinking more, ever sinking more. Think of Emma Jimmy Talkers here. Emma Jimmy Talkers here in a pretense. Say, my G pension for Sika, my G bank for Sika, Yakaya get for Sika, to make Guomo, and Yuma. They say, I don't need on plan. Say, any businessman for Sika. Yeah, and we can offset them. And primitive ideas.
Very well. Now I see no pay. Why? Thank you. I'm grateful. I no pay. And she Nanapoku General Secretary Edema a year. The Traders Advocacy Group Ghana tag for and no other many more at the end common. My main quahomane so na many a year Professor Kweku Jumo Kessy in the end common or no ewo a year the Economics and Finance Department of Planning ewo KNUST na and pay meneno any end common. Prof, if you can hear me, good morning. Pachon Pomo to say. Yeah, that's it. Say Anopaying so Wajia. So we are very much grateful. Now, what we are hearing now, and it's SGSSB Bank, Societe Generale. I mean, plans are underway. One more any a year. The investment bank Lazard ADM Komo to ensure say. I mean, one more ebenya entities are one more bear qua. One more interest. Any one more operations are one more undertaking. Ewo or my Ghana mo. Finally, after 20 years, they want to exit the shores of Ghana. I mean, concerns, no, and it's generally a bit have implications. And you must say, if I say ACC within the banking sector, what are some of the things SSO minor you're looking out for and Sana create a mess for us?
Yo, with our say, my mini kind of mean share what your phone I'm say financial sector no one of the pillars of every economy. Just say economy be a because na financial sector no. As I say then because a pillar fundamental symmetry. Na a whole so ye complex. Just a nema the brea omuyeno. Emma so one shey no one to bo an ma ba mu ya on tiase. Nema nine na metase misiso.
Okay.
Financial sector no omu provide financial institutions just say the Wabo Society General Dean, yes our Eco Bank, yes our DCB. No, these are what we call financial institutions. And into such big ones no Ghana no. The last time I'm here near were about 23 of them.
Okay.
Universal banks. Now, yes, our financial market. Financial market na hona chese omo sika the from kase surplus money.
Okay.
Omo dekoto ho. Na omo susu omo fie sika de ye adwuma. Ene niema omo pese omo de sika no mu ni bie no omo koho. Ekofa so they go there to trade. Any financial instruments. Instruments no and say ebia bank no omu etimi mam fan say omu letters of credit.
Okay.
Bank no ebitimi a support o ombitimi a flow to bonds and I say bibisa any financial services here transfer of money say and that has become the major service that MTN is now providing for us in the financial sector. Obiaka momo and no a service and until say bank because o fold up and say a perfect Sanya man ya areas of financial sector more. Omuye ho adwuma no effect no in a way.
Okay.
Effect no in a way. Na either say effect no positively no and I say negatively no. Say a beboa and I say M1 no. Ejina kwan a omu befa so afoldo up.
Okay.
Obi o ha society general no nim o say yes o mu ko. Nanso so no bahwe no mo transfer omu access no ama another bank. Ebi kura o ha kura no a new bank say mamema example Absa any Barclays. Unsa Barclays and abedan Absa no.
Exactly.
So and teacher say Barclays code there and so munko as such because another shareholders and no be take over and no master din no and until no say oh yes sir in chirechiremu no as say oh yeah very careful so and say society general they are who can say they cover I say a dear Ben Pana ɛyɛ wɔn major reason nti wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn firi Ghana. ɛna meka mede after the year example Bitman Bank Society General no as a company in France wɔn ba ha no wɔn deɛ wɔn kɔ but wɔn betumi ma another financial institution wɔyɛ interested in the operations no abe take over.
Okay.
And no, a bine backlist.
What we are hearing, so and it's APSA so show interest. Say one more bit me ambeki an acquisition. Na afe all the branches no for a year Societe Generale no ever be a subsidiary. Should they conclude with a year Societe Generale?
And it's let's just say Kusima Samno American.
Exactly the point.
To let's just say, so we are there. Let's just say, capital no Societe Generale de year Jumano. A bibeka or maim. Maminka was saying, just say, company Biano, you were almost from principal shareholders. Just omu pa na company niti omu na omu sika esemu no so omu year na company no entimi nyina na naso.
Okay.
So eninti se omu sika esemu a na ne se di kai kan se yenye nipa bi omu so e de omu sika ba be hye ne a na wo hono anan. Se nya bisa de a na chese ye gina ye nanso se ye nya bisa enu ene kofa problem se ba se unya sika se ye de pusha na se de pia economy no fi se we no mo ye corporate organizations o free organization mo free by be na buy
from France.
Free France. Now, yes. I didn't want to go there.
Okay.
And into almost the almost more or less, but say, almost the free France, let's will be free. Ebia me fancy, UAR. Say, oh, yeah, baba. And into the Sika no air bar. Just almost they are giving back their money to them, but they are bringing us the money. And no, as I said, you near Ebekwa so move fold up, Ukraina say, Ebikra will be able to take it over. To say they made the upside the year, no never move be at say.
Okay.
So be take it over. They are just say capital outflow, no. The omuno sikano de ba no mu year corner. Infect here because there is another inflow, but from another a biba, nanso in free France, name a be free. If I say South Africa, and I say Saudi Arabia, and I say whatever. And until Omuba Fofro, they will have some challenges. I know there's a 2 be at here. Is omun 19 team form. And so with time no. So omun nije adwuma no omu ye no ho Ghana. Omu so ayifo bae na omu 19 team form. Society Generale. And so much no omu bae very strong and so with time no growth will take place.
Yes, but Prof, at the initial stages of a takeover, no, say a new company, but I mean, some of the challenges, no, will it affect generally the general trading industry?
No, near a big, say, Omu Society Generale for say, Omu. Nipa omu do mu ye adwuma no se ni ye o
pachamitie
se omu eka hustle money company for no eba no beye adwuma. There is low risk. If you say wo nipa no mu ye adwuma no omu sika no mu de ko ba nipa no a omu no mu ye adwuma no de omu da so e wo ho.
Okay.
And until nim what we call KYC, know your customers. And nim customers no money society general no eye adwuma. No na wan hwe ne ye ne se wanya saa nipa no bi ama wo mo amoa foforo no mu ba no a na afi no obi aye boni beka se skeptical na nkrofo mu bene be ye ni because obi asika person obo ho bai. So this is one of the challenges.
Yes, but on that note, Prof, the question also still remains. I mean, how comfortable are workers, now people might feel say a new takeover a bit me affect your budget, a little bit of changes, shake-ups, beba, some will be redundant, and I mean, when it comes to that level, the confidence a new company will take over and be here, say obey me the Jumano, would that really be there? I am Uncle you almost say ebia wo mo eye adwuma ho no ana ne ma bia nkoye nti ama de tetete say nyina no aba.
Oh no there. So o kan sa enipa ensusu ye. Ade a obi a wo ti maybe a na say society general no omo anu mo ho no. They didn't have any doubt about the workers.
Yeah.
And Adentina would be say, when you move bar, say no a manager, or mobile munian manager. Omukrano na here workers no more. And untino, for all you know, no, main people no baba, kakrabi, workers no more no. And no mobile jumano. For all you know.
Okay.
Nina jina and Sisaya Omone Omoa Ombebano, the Biba Mo and no more
Very well. And Weno does not really call for any fear, if I'm right.
It does not call for any fear as such, depending on what arrangements they are going to go through. So bia on say bro wana na ompe o manu mo adwumaye enti onye arrangement bia to pass it on to another company there, then it's a big problem. Then they are folding up so they can bro for mono.
Okay.
Now to say name nyina but so upside there said you see no. It was a smooth transition. A smooth transition. And you hope to say France for or many Britain for you very close.
Okay.
You hope to say beer, it will be a smooth transition now. And Nyauka and Amente say what's the APSA for you interested? Exactly.
Yeah. In taking over.
The bank person fold up. In effect, the enema in free bank in a honor dear. The APSA for me take over. I just a enema me dig abobo no in free hop.
Okay. But APSA for product offer in terms of service may differ from the Societe Generale and so a provider, if I'm right. And the benefit be at the average customer and can obey to me enya from a year Societe Generale no because as our differences no he or she may decide whether to still bank with a new banker what take you over no and also say or be choose a preferable banker ebia or more product and services a year of quite interest to him or her.
Yeah, and they possible. Obiano, it did go by be a fee, say, a babuano.
Okay.
Obia did go by be a fee, say, a babuano. And Nuntino, a bessa, Obio ha, Obega say, me they had their mempe.
Exactly.
He will move. Now, Kahun said, this thing happens in every transition. And there may be a see, I am a person, me church, moment, who say, yeah, and yeah, how one as I did ye. Etie. Said, change over beat, a coso, our America grammar, transitional period, no. There will be this skepticism. Just a nipper moon, at the end of the ebebem. But who necessary new company no our ban necessary uchre say oh say na nia ye dwene no enye sa enetie enye sa enetie.
There wouldn't be much possibility sir a new takeover no will lead to a lot of the customers exiting the bank in terms of a year money bank no Eddie, in terms of losing customers.
Because universal banks no one almost products no they are now almost the same.
Okay.
So and almost services also no, though there are differences, but they are the same. And you know, say as a universal banker, a man bebre a the crop. And untinya dia u free ha akoha ubenya bibi sonku bia untuminya and war. But the all ban also a universal banker.
Exactly.
He's coming with a lot of experience. And until bikura oha and yema na society general nyeno omubeye ede amam na de ba ko a ehia ene se enipa betumi ede omusika akobank em so ma me opportunity way probably survivor nyina gina deposit.
Okay.
And until no nyese onu aba establish no de ni seed capital na ba no oba na foldo amsa emwa and until no banking savings and banking services no as I say omani nyina ye ni eje ho.
But comparatively, I mean, share the services banks in Ghana or financial institutions generally in Ghana are provided to the Ghanaian community or more customers near there. Is this something you bet me it is of standard worldwide? Baby, I mean, this is how we do it. And now you any a peculiar situation.
Think say yeah, any a peculiar, but me fun say yeah, grow.
Okay.
Yeah, nyini afi na ye nyini. Omono bank ni ade ade ba ye ebia me ka chem su de 18 something on. So
yes.
University me call no Britain. Na no ma invite me so mo bedi o mo 800th anniversary. And to remember be. Now and I'm say hey 800 years ago na say university no. Young so your university say oh ha legon near you know definitely 70 years.
Exactly.
You need 1 year 100 years. Yes almost a check. Enti niama bebre ho a wo nya suahunu wo mu a yen nyanyan. Enti ya yantu ebo aze de ho etoto wo mu no.
Yes, but Prof, can we get a little bit of best services? I mean, obeko a banking hall na telling both bear 5 ne oho and so me ensa ya close na mienupe ana juma sa nipa kro na no obeko ne bottle of kro na SSO call lunch na or sorry na okodidi na afe wo se nipa bo pay so much within that same banking hall. I mean, a banisa the confidence level obi a wono no pen in term ebi a wodi sika beto ho no wakwakoto na adwuma so no abedi 2 hours 3 hours 1 hour e banking hall all because opese o make it deposit. When it happens like this, I mean, will people be encouraged every time biano one be walking into such institutions one more halls akwase one di omusika akoto ho na the delays in service providing no I mean is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And no the way no correct. But nuntina samre no the perfect technology because no reduce to the barest minimum the people that you see at the banking hall. Because say ATM afide saso ewa abonte tintintia okopede be o banking hall. So betimi afa wo apps ewo phone se metimi fie na ma press ne bi no ma transfer sika bra wo se usika de ma me kopede be banking hall. And this problem it will be with us for some time until the technology that the banking system is using ebe kosoro.
Very well. Very well.
Ebe kosoro.
Kessben 92.9 Asidan Kuwa.
Very well. Prof, anope mamena wasipa ene enchemo ne nimdia ode amaye. Anope, we are grateful for your time.
Enasi.
I mean, shall be any besa so ne wodi nkomo biem.
Yo.
Medase. Enti Professor Kweku Jumo Kese ana yene no edi enkomo no ono ewo the economics and finance department ewo eye KNUST speaking to us on the sidelines of their air coso with a year Societe General 29 after 8 Kessben pacho se utie me na o on cry ene empate mu a o drive via pacho driver for no trotro for mu amoyeso mu amo private cars taxi drivers and so boat Uber Yango the app drivers no pacho mo careful isan say anope say ye kase no insuo no air to den pa ama eyomo ayekuso in fact on sheda ehun wani mu ye enti pacho utie me a ye careful baby a free awo baby anso na why you careful. It is raining heavily in the greater Accra region enti pacho obi aja careful na yentimi enko emra bedwa somdwemo 30 after 8 half after 8 that is what I mean. Pacho numbers no is 055059692 055056792 mame enye juba na mene eye Dr. 40 days Franach Spiritual and Herbal Center for any enkomo emra yeba yebesan so atoa I take patch my messages to the Brian Benjack and kind in no Eddie Amon 055059692 055056792 numbers are ye de juma ba me emma one more action na member one more akwaba Franach Spiritual and Herbal Center for ana many or more ADM combo damaji
yeah
na empomo to say
onyanko pandom ene ahwe bi
weekend the call say
oh yeah be funny sir
be funny sir ogazo be funny sir dia na je sensamu
and them kakra on so be funny sir
I see but Franach for what to say
oh onyanko pandom ene mo mpa bonti me ba cho aso ho de ho e boko
gibi a hye ye
adwuma akoso pa
very well anopa ma yeni nkobo na mintio
me da se bebre me nua wo akonya sonko kese a wo de ma me na no pai e wo fidi kese so yenya sa akonya so ne yencha Ghana fo nyina e na no pai yense twedi amponyanko pasum di mfam ye man Ghana ene emu ene pa nyina ebio e na no pai me de enchia sonko pa we special greetings efi prophetess Dr. Rita Mensa Dr. 40 days in chain e de magana fo nyina ena no pay wono hwe wono tie wono wachichi na wo benche nyina no encha sonkun ekora mamu nyina ena no pay abusua yɛsane wadi ahyiam bio ene Jordan opai ɛwɔ fidi kɛseɛ so a na ɛyɛ Franach Herbal and Spiritual Center. Franach Herbal and Spiritual Center. And abiribi abete Franach Herbal and Spiritual Center no edim akopɛ ɛna etwa sɛ bɔ adwunum saa di no ɛyɛ Dr. 40 days. Dr. 40 days. Dr. 40 days ni sum ayaresanie. Dr. 40 days ni hunamani ayaresanie. Dr. 40 days ni sum ahutoni. Dr. 40 days ni hunamani ahutoni. Uniminya ya adwin sɛ ne kwasɛm yɛwɔ a lot of herbal hospitals ɛwɔ Ghana adosu yipa okwapuye atoye atifi ni anafo a ebebre nanso Franach Herbal and Spiritual Center oye Paula Wamantem osin adikanfo ne nam ne nyuma panti afi mu a fi ahyase na no wonya baso da kesemienu enam ne nyuma pa krogen a dane de nyina no ekoso ewo asoe honom as best female spiritual practitioner of the year, best female herbal practitioner of the year. And in turn on a pay me kakusi saying yade be na etete wo yade be ene hawo empanifo se so obi benya wa na efi yade ama man kama sem yade ama mentimentu na mo anko bi yade yo brother sister mama papa yade yase yade so ni mu kito bia yade bia yade enu ntime pese wo ti ase enu na paper ko pese se udo ni chem e Franach Herbal and Spiritual Center ya ye wo enkrahaya ofanko barrier ya che se Dr. 40 days e ko foboda no a ne di nkan ne se Dr. 40 days odi enubna ehahama ene enutan ene se yado ahodo nyina e waso ye wo ye nti ye tete atempon kwan a ne ye fa so epe apomuden no sa kwan na nei so upiem o Dr. 40 days akache a onam so ye tete atempon no obroni said the herbal way ana dande nyame bacho Dr. 40 days enam so na fe odi etu yado ahodo nyina se e waso ye wo ema remfi se ye kotro no mkura na trokronkon se yenua inuaba no yemfa na hahan no ensa yado ahodo nyina we chempefe di adanse se ayarese nyina wo hamamam na mo unim na kwan unim hunim die na unim a na unim awie bremu die onipa won onim makwan oto mo kasa ohunim die wo hutumi so betima tete hamama inubuna enu nitan onkeka mfansi anim na fe onfan sayade wahodo nyina me bacho eye Dr. 40 days ene na pay medin hu komo eda kire na to sumionu no se opiem our Franach Herbal and Spiritual Center nyetienie dwumadi akese miensa ana dande nyina no ekoso awaso ye ne din kan ne se Dr. 40 days ohwa hunamani yade nyina enti hunamani yarese nyina no oye ho dwuma awaso ye ana osan hwe sunsum yarese nyina enti yade adoko wabusua medofopa so oye oba oye bema oye pani oye bofra oyade abesoye wo se afe na oyade naba anampo yade wodeda ya ohunu amane wo da china sesika de piso opa yaresa opa pomodin opa hoto nanso nya de se sane mo nyina no mu bia anu won satimi aka e bato ara na hadwen oyade no so enma mienu se anya hunamani yade wa esunsum yade and whichever way bia oyade no faye na abesoye na ma ehu amane obre na wotet na hahae no ne etie ne se utu gidie mo na mo na wo yade mu haw nyina e ba bedan Dr. 40 days a unya yaresa anasa pomodi mapa anasa ahoto krogin ma memfa na mesintu dwamfama wo on se nsu oto e bia na wo taxi mu wo tetrotom anampo obedufo bi nti nsu oto wo pe konkonu bia se twen kakra ana fide ne da Kessben ene Kessben TV me ba cho ne tieni na meso na emienu doctor se wo ma osakonya ne se na mesa minutu dwai eyo noa ne mu Dr. 40 days na mesna minutu dwa fide so francesi a enkomo bia wo che bia no Dr. 40 days eni sa enkomo o telephone so enu achi what me to gide mo na mo wo do yade mu haw nyina no enso atimi akodan Dr. 40 days number ne din kan yi aye 0243
0244
044
044
900 0243
0243
044
044
900
900
0243
0243
044
044
900
900
and I say 0545
0545
176
176
528
528
0545
0545
176
176
528
528
Abutua na mesi aye prophetess Dr. Rita Mensa Dr. Fortilis na mesi no ana meda to dwa ofidi su da ma Francis a enkomo bi o che bia no one Dr. Fortilis eni san komo no na na menam medin sempa mienu good news ena de magana fo na na pai e wo Kessben FM Kessben TV so ni etienie afi atwa mu 2023 from May to December afi atwa mu 2023 from May to December Dr. Fortilis at the two office e magana for free of charge free destiny checkup say ubehwe shebrem for free na to sume no free health screening enu so behwe apomudem nsem for free enu two strong office and as a packages afi atwa mu from May to December 2023 Dr. Fortilis edema Ghana fo nyina enna me no ka se nyame ncha de yesan o me ebusumi no mu 2024 prophetess Dr. Rita Mensa Dr. Fortilis say ye fanto Ghana fo nyina nim so yo ba wo ye bema wo ye abofra anampo wo ye pani so wo yade ana wo nyade office me no de ma Ghana fo afi atwa mu no wasane the same office no e de aba afi mu ya free health screening be hwa pomodum nsem wo yade anasa wo nyade bra e bia na mpo yade be hinta na true health screening ene be hu se yade na fa etu anamon enso timi dia ma enu achi be hwe o shebrem for free destiny checkup me ba cho ye fi ase May no e na wo twetwa mu Wednesday no ene fi ase first May na etuamu a ekoso a dweden ekoso akopem 31st December 2024 na emare fi se utu anamon na no be hye free health screening ene free destiny checkup ni mu a me ba cho ye wie na se ehu be hia se anase koba se on setimi ka duru a me ba cho eni diem na hobrase kwan so utua bibi kutu bibi kuma bi na utua se na be on se betima ka duru no na fo akononom se na doctor be kire etima boa na fo apomodon san so atimi asipi asita kama enso atimi edamao ma me fanto wonim se Franach Herbal and Spiritual Center ye wo Enkraya Greater Accra region Enkraya ne wo Ofanko barrier 7 days Ofanko barrier 7 days Ofanko barrier 7 days onom ana Dr. Fortilis me bacho owo ya oya adwuma den enye fedi agro fiber netete wa say oba bia onim so fiber no man dwini bio man tete ana men high isan said the whole of Ghana o mamuni nyina onipa bakope ana sa do fiber ho nsem medan na onya wo surgery ana so operation nemo obenam abibiduo kwan so the herbal way e de bibiduo be kan ama fiber da abe a stumbling block ana sabe osi akwan no ene eja wadwendwene ne fiber no wo beton so sankokɔ tunkosua na fa adim atime aboa amakwama da ho unya de boss apa wo so betime anyinse anye yefunu bi enso atime eda wo ba diabetes na hawa Dr. Fortilis koko tete wa Dr. Fortilis ma me fanto onim se uyo bi a wo stomach ulcer so the gastric ulcer and say any type of ulcer bia no Dr. Fortilis ene boa enso sa akwan no so oba bi a wo afichiko mu hawo wo afichiko bere so a ye ense mebre wo de na maye wo de enso so e ba so a wo te yawo wo yo ba so wo ntwa bra so a wo tse unkwa fichikura ha dwen wo how wo issues wo menstrual cycle na se wo kwa no wo fichiko bere so a wo how mu a to gide mu na mo fa hu how nya fa be na Dr. Fortilis omwa na fa yesu ntimi to yemfa ma halitosis obi okasa na empampan bone na senka bone fi nanumu ba ha dwen enum gwase ade ema mutimi nka nko nipam wo sa no bia yifede fato nchen famu ha onya fada Dr. Fortilis omwa ama ya resensu ntimi nya wode ya yade biara hawo se sunsum yade ana hunamani yade so pa bia bo ho dwa na oba ye sunsum nwuma de a eye Franach Herbal and Spiritual Center Dr. Fortilis edano ma me fa na basi ebio ntu dwa na fi yemfansi eye 0243 044 900 0243 044
044
900
900
0243
0243
044
044
900
900
and I said 0545
0545
176
176
528
528
0545
0545
176
176
528
528.
Emma Renfisi ya juma fiti adwoada
ene wase waba persons living with disability wo tertiary education wo mo kodi nyina no ebeye free enti no eye major promise as part of his story wode ma yenuanom a wo mo ho atochema kakra ma yenko na yenti o mampanya be de akire and then Franka Tuni edema eye NPP amanyoko no na yemra.
So I am very, very clear on the way forward. I believe that persons with disabilities, we are going to have to support them a bit more. Persons with disabilities, we are giving scholarships to every sort of person, but I want to dedicate some of them monies from our scholarship secretariat and the GET Fund to provide free tertiary education, both tuition and accommodation, to all persons of disabilities who make it into the universities, so that they can all benefit from that.
I think that is Dr. Bawumia, the flag bearer and vice president, speaking under his tour. Wono air course say, Mamene a year kojoda kwa ending komo former Greater Accra chair edema the Federation of Disability. Na meneno ending komo. Kojo Otimeka, good morning and pom to say. Very well. I don't pay ya das ye papa say wajia so. And the other kind abato eba na. How is it going for mo federation, no politicians, no Efrasia, one more any more engagement and
Well, only I made that say now. And that Medina de Kwame Anthony Appiah and Yakojo.
Okay.
Yes. And every Edru say about anyway kono omwe among katem na and we are no more omunyandi 18 years. Bra na way for the last time no call echo register na yeah federation also yeah call for ekasa because if any been also enya 18 years the patient no eguso if yankopon ya ma ochina omo hia no
yeah
ni no mo ID jaba no dodo na echo na omo akwa register dem le ese kan ese omo modia na lesisia ombebue akwenya to say encourage it no omonye no accessible emai senior da ye no mudi nkata ho a ye kan share omo no ense amayeko ahoropi ene wo mai mu a ho pre ebontoa se ombetini enya benwa no atna so emu binum abanan ene efficacy Ghana Federation of Disability Organization then regional offices no penning for ahoro asia ama omode omano di SM atutu ye nim enti ye de eguso awatwe mu dodo aka omunya mai no ye hwe onkwan sa onso beba na mom enso no ba omo ba no ye se omo ba no kwa omo fa policies ebe boa yen ma eba onso ye ademdifo no adema omo eho aton our policies are horror on pese on the between them. You see, he got him now on my banso, Yajo Fesso.
But one more banner, why more? What are the major promises? I want more day, Mamma.
Well, let me can say NDC about now NDC banner of Bino or the 24-hour economy policy no and then the end of the Cassaye. That means me call the nitty-gritties of. They make me can say, buy out, say anything. Yes, Obeji, employment policy, person almost adopted almost about 5% of the workforce, about 5% no, of the reserve Ediama Adam before, no, one, no. And Dr. Laji Baumian so, and also. Nesema or the two na all three chairman say obebua ama enuanu mu a edi dem on betimi am making up to the tertial institutions, especially the university level no. User fee and then accommodation fee no. Obema no I free edi amayen. So far no me no na me nim say o ma buy na so any abedi sankita ho no.
Very well. And Dr. Bawumia promising to make tertiary education free for more members. I mean, does it sit well with you? So far, what is the current regime federation members school up to which level and our school fees?
Let us see you. And say education from the basic to SHS.
Okay.
A qualified Ghana Nibia. The Ghana Nibia, yeah, I did them also. You can't be. Into only a BIA for the free, no, for the PWD, our persons with disability at the moment.
Okay, and to AC, and what it means, and it's Senipa no qualify from the second cycle, na oben tertiary. I mean, the associated cost be a body biano a personal. I says Nipa na bear all the cost, right?
Yes, that's how it is. And listen me, I can say, your kind of no. Na Shimuka Kra, Yang Association, no ya and say, yeah, not usually at them before I owe my mono. Do na a chinibi. Me can't chinibi, yeah, and yet they say. Yet me qualifying for free secondary school level no. You be on betting pursue ama yet me konya the tertiary education. Ama the requisite qualification that boa ma yet me dwuma pa aye. Na enko ba se ye be ko anhwe no. Ya na ntai no fie. Ena bi onso ya na abusua ni bi nso ege se. Oh, na se mu nua no mo dos. Oh kaka de wan he be eti mama ma unya no nko na me ayi bia stress na shoe making bi e ma nko sua do shoe making stress no enye adwuma boni o de emmo no se obua e ma metimi ateni the special certificate na nikonya adwuma ye daachi ya na ho enwa nam no metimi aka se ya me kodi mu kakra esin enian mo a ebia ono eye onsa no duma se woni da ho nko ade a waka se woni da ho nko ade a because ebinom nso a eye nsa no duma horo etitru wo mai mu a onso ani da ho a ya no mutimi etesika o munya no so mfa so ne bi e de to o ama daachi se agogo ba onso etimi di show nko si se onyankopon ebeto ensa from ana on be wi o mo bredi e wasasi so enunti boshe any policy on mampeli abedetri o 2 franc ama MPP Dr. Alhaji Bawumia edia tuga na otwa etwa no ade a yeni sopa ye na we embrace it a lot because
a good policy ebeboa mo going forward.
Yes, a very good policy because na ya hwekwan ya chese nkasa policy enka abamaye da enka nanke wo hwa ka ye mu bi no nko etini eko varsity na tertiary institution bi ama nka nye se se ne akọwiwi ye mu bi abrabo ne amuako ne adu a identity fia ye nya adwuma nye ana se ye hu ye left and right enti policy ya som na nia yes pa akache no ne se we be wakama mansan nyina ati nti nyesa oba e bia obeto na se na Ghana ha ade kakra ya ye ye federation ya se na nso ne se policy bi e bad man ya na saban yi mpenimfo adda no so mo monitor se be ya dwumadi no be koso ne tortin so no ma be report ama no e no ntampa ye nya ye wo fom ye nan hye sa chi unum e persons with disability no on fire mu bi entoto ano anampo so obe frekwa na nipa ba ku bi out of maybe 100 and it is a election be at the committee level Esan say anuano mu a omo ni dem no dɔso ɛsen ɔna edi dem no ɛwɔ committee no so nti na ɔnso ɛnti yɛnsɛm ase yɛnti na policy no ayɛ basaa nti we dey mess papa say right from the office ɛya sɛ kɔba sɛ akwanya no ba na onya bɛngwa no ɛkɔtena so a ɔmo mɔden ɛntwe yɛn nuano mu edi dem ni bi mɛn no na ɔnom advice ni yie ɛwɔ issues a crop up. I'ma say changes be and I so yeah. Now the improvement eba quickly. But me and sa ama esmedi and put you also aba ya brabo.
Very well. Eti Kwame meda was say anope na akwenya unso wodi amaye say ye ni wodi nkomo. Wish you all the best. Now I hope say politicians no eba no mo be making a point. Say the munso hia mu bia mobetimi akyekere mo nsa kakra na wo mo nso de ahwe mo manifestos dim na etimi aboa mo nipa no efo akonwa no wi a motimi ahodi ne to account because I mean a lot of challenges and I'm go through. I don't pay me that.
Let's me that. Na mestre enso say Kessben one part maybe ato mo so boama ya advocacy ma other politicians no mo mana enye 9-day wonder. Mama say betimi aboso a se be ya because empenimfo kan se bi se aboso ba na ma eja epai na say ha ensem wo yen kokwam na mo ensem trofo mo anti amfa meto amansan ni mo a ya obi ante fe enti fi brano no mo mia money say mo betimi get in touch with the leadership no ama ni a ese ne fata bia nso say pese ye di tudama amayofo no ti no onso etimi ate isan say Sekobampo say a show letter cause a person in Kushi of Penidia. A young night, say to me, the subject me at the time. Then to a tone from Mamudia. Abria, ye Casasi, Nana was 64 a horror. Attuned to various media houses. Our Muti and someone I also. I must say, feedback via Omodiama, Odanundino, and I also at me after normally I shall cut them at the Edima. So any appointing Amaya no pay.
I mean, sure, so Kwame, thank you. And to the former Greater Accra regional chairman for a year, the Federation of a year Disability, other Yanino Eddie and Kombono Kwame Jumo speaking to us. And to Anope, exactly 58 after 8. This is Kessben. We are live on TV, our Kessben television. So on DSTV, channel 364, Go TV, channel 121. Na afe watime adjoin it your live no bet mean so adjoin your live our Facebook medical akacha that say insure no to ewo and crime mantim hapa and say utie man pay a free ha baby a free a baby ano ayen to boase enen kakrakra na watime ababedo. In fact eyomo ayekusu enti ama the site levels no ewo form pacho unhu animo ye enti make it a point say onso obeto boase kakrakra na watime ababedru baby a wo kom amemfa asedane bi emma Fidico Poultry and Animal Feed Center for adope wo mo adaroma pacho wo mo de nuane nu ahodo pi na no e de abadwaman so say emeboa ma Ghana kuani wonso okua ya wo ye no timinya so emfaso ne titiri mu amonye mo ahodo eton agisika egumu bottom no de dikan no eye fish premix a wo mo e de aba pacho wa wo ye fish ho adwuma a wo nye wo mo bia no anope esese oni Fidico for edi enkomo na wo mo de fish premix ahodo pi na no e de aba a wunya bi e de ma o fish na ebeboa wo mo ye pa especially mo amoye tilapia mo amoye eye catfish farms ni nyina no mo yusubia ebetimi aboa mo ye wo eye enkoko nso a wo mo tu nkosua a wo pese nkosua no ba ne dodo mo na wotimi koton enye sika free mo dia esese wo de layer premix no efra enkoko no aduane na wo de feedi wo mo ebeboa wo mo ye ama wo mo atimi anyi akese mu ato nkosua no bebre broiler premix no ye de ma akoko a ye nye no akwakoton no mankrofo e de aye nuane ne muduro ene se de nam ebesi aba ne ho nyina no o yusu broiler premix e de ye aduane ma na eboa na pomoden ama ne nyi ye pig premix no e wo ho ye de ma preko opese wo preko no ewo dodo mu na wo mo akese mu enyin eyie na wo mo enwu wo kwan so ampacho you so pick premise no fafra wo nuane ne nyina ebeboa wo ye pa toxin binder a clear every unwanted material be a free aboa no system no aboa no kodi bibi na enye mane system no a wo so toxin binder ne de free nuane no emana etwe ne nyina no free the system no ma no pay se open the dodo mu atu aton bi and now person be a wholesaler agent baby a will be across the country offer fidi kofo a wo mo ebejo so mo numbers ne 0244 260190 0244 260190 and after 0242 769693 amre here to boot ewo dodowa oyebi main road no so ana obehu omo oni omo ni nkomo so on 0303 958583 0303 958583 ofre womo a womo ebeje so mame nko ahoma ne so na mene Bernardo Dro Techi eni enkomo member of the NDC and a chartered economist wono so enkomo ayedi yenye wono so na dwenche bi otemenka good morning and pom to saying
oh you know Mr. Speaker me hoye Miss Infante memu ne bedru aka ne ta kamfante why
I see and I go do one happen was your fancy
nanye
beauty quite an interesting one. But I don't pay your friend I don't know about this. So, I mean, you didn't come more. Dr. Bawumia from last week in Ghana has gone across the country with his tour. Now, as part of the tour, no, and all promises say Senyamiya Nadom na Ghana for Eto Abambana to be the next president. I mean, persons living with disability, I say, or make it tertiary education, no, free of charge. Now enkomo yane wonu anoma e wo federation no mo bi edi nkomo wo mo se eye se etimi ba mu sa beboa ama atete a wo mo so ekom etimi tua school fees no eto betimi atwa mamintio on this particular promise by the vice president.
Mr. Speaker me chia no production team nyina na memfa akwanya we so na men share the fraternity of the NDC enra the confrontment koye very healthy 24-hour economy worker. Minu anu mo madi dem to tell me ankasa amen so madi dem no. So but only your guy name.
Mo guy name ye dey.
3310.
3310 and what you to.
Oh na tell me adu ko you are who you are. Mr. Speaker, me know Kessben. I had a gunshot at the age of 50. Nothing can bring my leg back.
I see.
And yeah, me cause over from one. Said you will not teach me car BOT I cannot be like you. And the real sister who did say you would hear too much. When you have said the reality of your nomenclature, it helps you to forge ahead. And in none of pay, me no ma you did them no. You find one way who class you did them. Because Edian Kawa need them I wouldn't be a better. Oh, according to all Susan and Copon, mano 9. Now, Odu Babino, no Susan, Namaman and I on to mean Tom Pabwa. Okodu Babino be cried any 9. When Yamama and Naya who went to the Anto shoe, the Jawanya 9 sweat. And to ya did them no, I never come a person for cast of the deal with so now, we did 2 years in Aya for that. That is what we are. That is a reality. You can't fight nature. You can't fight accidents. When you're there and there, mini togu so nothing can bring their leg back. But I dear Bakwa, them. We tend to be so gullible and I see that a society society doesn't owe anybody. Now my main call was so. Your man premier baby our your fancy to former MPP at the better just Yankopon ya adom na Ghana for ya na wa hoto for Ghana for so nya na mwa. O se Ghana for ya na mwa na oba or the free tertiary education according to the policy ni ma won kwa bata mienu. Won say university bi are academic facilities fee and residential facilities fee.
Yeah.
And now me know Kessben Ghana ban was scholarship the ma before. And then take up academic facilities fee but you apply to it. Who apply then you are given. That scholarship is there. Idea from Kwame Appiah Kubi, about that so one note in the best share looking at 2%. And already know there is an existing scholarship fund for persons with disability at the tertiary level that covers academic facilities fee.
Including hostels in Guinea, right?
No, me say
yes.
There is an existing scholarship that caters for academic facilities fee.
Okay.
Now, the amount penny de banner Ghana for Yanamwa, of course, Ghana for so Yanamwa. I'll intend to me, man, say, or no bar, or the residential facilities fee about the council. Said a better complete. And from where I sit, Sabio Min Casami this in Inti, Obi Cass and Papa, Name about the boy could be. Mr. Sika, who minimum politics. Adia, a yes, Obi Car. For to from now assessment logically. Now, Mr. Sika,
yes.
Yeah, I don't know Obi to send me deal with your maybe them. Meaning, I send me, say, yes, you come her. And a million more maybe they are not told so. And again, about it, and the bad there, Tobu to all Ghana, you know, Waguno. You go Tobu to no one become a penny baby a chair on the head of economic management team. On the Ghana Police Council or Kahubi, National Council for Persons with Disability, and follow under ministry on the supervisory role. Mr. Peter Bisama Penny baby a chair, Mammy say, Tobu try a good no. I may be OT. Mimi anum 33 times for. No more year, Juma, or when you make all my sika, or more rent to sika, or wanting to a sicano. Mundi Saman Pania baby a chaser. For almost 2 years in the 7 million more money, Jama, no more tobuto. What has been their fate? Then another say, a bit that one man out to be evident. Now, who them more quite a day? Mr. Sika, what day 100 or 1 mile? Who made that for Flacco?
David.
Now, him. Ghana Bako say more extend the boy now go on Jamaica. The first political party I agree at them before creating special disability debt. I mean no America say me member no National Democratic Congress. In fact, me Honorable Jacobu no your regional minister. The second term of MPP about Yaman appointment. And tell people before who say the disability community in Ghana and born much. And almost the decided there. And the see about the treaty, disability secretariat, near the former minister for Uti about the panel. The American question is maybe in as much as you must have sent the message, you must equally also evaluate the messenger. You can't just evaluate the message without looking at the messenger because Mr. Speaker, if you need advice on morality, you don't go to the owners of a hotel. So let's say, who here football, Efra Bravo Concoa, who could be fresh for a vice president to say, Tobu to know any animal know what did them. Make me animal know what did them knock of my sicker, or more rent to sicker, or more time to sicker, or maybe show no money or my no. I wear a color Tobu to know. Assurance a bear, you may compensation bear, and what you may have chairman, you know nobody them. Now, so I am a panya baby. Now, broad daylight, then you know more them. That be a one was the other. What a show more. What's on the what's in there? More come the money, the common name. Number more betting your university medical free. Because we can go to that. You are go to that. What will you have seen and you come on to that? And you may not 6 years. I will talk about the what have you done about it? Me no more them. Mama yɛhwɛ amanyɔfo a ɔmo bɛpɛ tumi a ɔmo tumi de fango ɔmo tumi de perfume ɛfa agyanan ho ma no yɛsɛ perfume ima kandi view no until sɛ mampani bɛdi akyire number 1 ɔbɛtumi ama yɛ nuanom a ɔmadi dɛm a ɛyɛ ɔmo firi toll booth ɔmo nsa ka ɔmo compensation no I'll never trust him so ɔtumi ma na yɛkɛsɛ ɛne street May 2024 yɛ nuanom a na ɔmadi dɛm a na ɔmo hwɛ toll booth no. So one set me come compensation yadia. Me Bernard Odro aka BOT. And then I'm a cafe. And it's already really that watching your papa. Now and no question no. So when this year manifesto my 72 walk on one. In 2020 no. And this is Catano clear into a plagiarism.
Plagiarism saying.
And Saturday I can't say no left here.
some more tertiary education free. The amount persons living with disability.
Aye.
Indeed.
And you also call you know. Wa call let's see no who client thinker. And Dr. Baumia say, "Oh, Temia, what say you best sue for plagiarism."
I see. But BOT.
I need to come 2020. I know me no work say. And Yama Makuma do back so far what cannot. And we end this 2020 manifesto. And it's all here. They said your fellow Tamamu Baumia came Baba Pakunde.
Uko University of Ghana. Debbie, Mammy, Uncle Juanza, BOT, answer my questions. Let me see. Uko University of Ghana, no, okay? Yeah. As a person living with disability, I mean, condition, no, send an ACT. What to me, a rising ya, Ebabe, president, right? For the Vandals.
Fantastic.
Exactly. Fantastic. So the point is that, Ebani send out to me a 4-day, yeah, it's me school, no?
Okay, what was that? Opportunity or pattern pass the amount of honam. And such young man, Obia wa Busia will free me. Now, I know that Miss Kwame corner student loan, Cajon. Student loan. I know the man another person is in a meeting. I know the no Crabako woman. Because Obio name the background behind him say, I don't come from a poor home. But student loan, who stand on the number for 4 years, and I'm called I didn't take student loan because I was poor. But they were not enough for filling form once I was a cano, and a man is a college student loan. Me really know it, you know, and I may come the second year. At that time, I firm and did Dr. Poku. Now, no, the dean of person with disability on Legon campus. And I can't say, Yana did Damono. Ghana Buy was called to be a DK academic facility is a fee. And the Obia applied. Mr. Zika mentioned me applied. Me applied the year, you know, the university first, second year. Because we cannot bring papa. And to the first second year, no, we have student loan, student aid, our University of Ghana. Now, I apply there. You show a result. And the first second year, the enemy is Dawson. And also, Minabi. And the next year, to support Cajon. And to come with a source of 4 ways in Abomoa. Student loan, student aid, scholarship for person with disability. When the bomb is Chidoma, it's you debate. Obi nso te sɛ me a saa kwanya me nya ye no sɛ sika bia na wanya den na wanya sɛ saa nipa no tumi nya saa kwanya we ya hallelujah. But the point I'm making is that I'm not only assessing the message or the vision, I'm assessing the vision bearer, because the vision bearer is the same nyamanya no omadigam omon sa no dia ne bomb a how can I try that person to give me free tertiary scholarship to cover both academic and residential fees? That is my bone of contention.
Very well. B, my men now was here to pay. Why? And I'm sure they talk into your to bossy. Why?
Now, what was that? Yes, that's 3 times for the attack. I pray a boo.
I see.
I pray. You have to say that. Because already the nana baku call you back. I can't to call the fight.
I see. You have a very sad story about the everybody. But B, me that's here to pay. I'm grateful. Okay. Why? And to better to do it, is a person living with disability that will pay any doing common BOT, member of the NDC, and then also a chartered economist speaking to us on this particular issue. Now, from Paul Ziga, 14 after 9. This is Kessben. Mame Emfa Asidani be Emma Kanisa Ventures for and pay one more at the Kanisa Heba Mistrano at the Abedra Maison Pacho waist pain. Menstrual pain, gonorrhea, candidiasis, vaginal discharges, prostate enlargement, niginano hawadria, pekanisa noibe, nanonombe, ebeboa wuye, etu niginano ase ede efriho. Afe heba shop bia no abebo rambia. Wachobeje biato ewo. And what you know, open the door to Abeko Techima, contain taxi rank na afe, what me alcohol, aquacotuno do domo pa. But your baseline pharmacy bia winning bia, Ghana have a bia, obia, Uborema, Obenya Kanisa for Enroy, na what me atomi. Hey, so Kanisa Ventures for Anna at the Kanisa Heba Miss Channel at the Abba, 2 year any yaw in ano. I say, I don't pay no me. Kanisa, look, I don't pay good morning to you. My number is 0247 887436 0247 0247-887436 and after 0202-990943 0202-990943 na wone eye kanisa eni enkomo anopen womadaro mampacho wombejo so pa. It's 9:15. And I'm Maakye. Weekend Nico ye.
Pa St. Louisa rice. No. I see the me was stab you honum.
I see.
And humachino sorry na me be kwa sorry na de sisu. Kwame udi sisu sana. Na emu afefa no agya hokko church.
I see.
To be ba na chese. Kwame nyasa ketwa.
Very well. Very well. Welcome back from the weekend. It's your neto enti.
It's your neto.
Amayu mayu kusu won
It's your neto
Still gusu ayeto enti. Banana mabintio enkomo ayede from Societe Generale. Indications are that one more Airbabe exited Ghana after almost 20 years of working. Unim said Societe Generale acquire 50%.
70%.
51%. Yes, from a year Social Security Bank.
Yeah. Okay, I'm 70%. Okay.
Bank no, and one more Ebabe topmost shareholders, and afe one more didi mo aye juma babedru baby one more edry. But one more free Ghana, Tunisia and Cameroon. It is expected say one more beko. And already no one more a year potential buyers say go so a de Hong Kong. Indications are that Absa bank no show interest and yeah so almost be to be acquire. What it means is that so much me acquire all the branches in a subsidiary for Absa. Yes,
that is Standard Chartered.
No,
Absa is Standard
from Barclays.
Sorry, Barclays Bank.
Yes,
Barclays.
And you know, one month so show much interest, but we are looking to see how accommodating in because my member also I mean chill na
yeah, Kwame, it's a banking issue. Me are very particular about one thing. If you say my fund will be sada. Somewhere is it Ghana no?
Yeah.
So it's all over the place that they have left. They are leaving Cameroon, Tunisia, and Ghana. Already, you know, I think my per consultants as well. I'm to leave Morocco. On person more operations in Morocco, so no terminate. Already, so no. Oko baby to say Congo, Chad, Equatorial Guinea, Mauritania, Burkina Faso, Ninano, Oma, I stop more operations. I don't know what is happening, but Kwame, may a particular about how I'm comfortable lose my job. As my can say Kwame, so Fabi Muda, until the can say that.
Yeah.
Whatever the case. Agreement be that will be somebody who be lose the job. Now na me ya. Me kai those days na na what GBC no. Oh wa na buy so. I buy say o person di GBC ma ankran bi ni rane. Te e dey ya redundancy beba. Redeployment. Oto ha na abon pai. Na unsunu gujam de bia na unsunu gujam Kwame. Today you go to Telecel. It is not easy.
Yeah. I was on by
Vodafone. Yes. Who call Vodafone? Their staff. Kwame, it is not easy. So Fabi Muda, Obi Obeka say, take over, transition. A year, your agreement to be the whole, you be maintain. Kwame, it is never true. A cook quite to be changing. A cook. Consolidated bank. 7 banks are. You can say. Ye chendi dini keke any operation.
Na be one back.
Omo to na be ye omeduma beboa. Ye dini yet yes sakeke beboa.
Yeah.
Any pa 1,700 and a lose omo job. And it's a fact. Graphic business. Fact. Nipa 1,007 in the lose omo job. Kwame. From Ghana Telecom to Vodafone. We made to understand that there's agreement. You say no a chepa back. Yeah, topic is here Ghana.
Yeah,
as those days. Oh, Ghana, you bet me a idea. You farmer money and go for sale to man blah 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 blah. Oh, you sign agreement. Obi a honka, obi a honka. Any year kakra the man Vodafone for. Come on, buy. nipa na ye adwuma o Ghana Telecom no me 4200 omo say omo competitors na no obia operate in the range of 1,000 workers it omo cut down normal bonus of 200 friends say employees so omo cut it down e ma na be ka 1,002 kwa mo ye de obi ho beka na ufa sa no ma no bi mu a na kwa bo say yes enye easy se wunyo obi a wo vibrant banker as a BBC a ebe ubetimi de wo certificate ne onoma bi prowess attend things around kwa me enye easy ukoye bodwa kodwo ma bia ya form we bia o na ya uhuhuru ha na o clean ha na ye kwa mo ye de abeko ba me fantro Dr. Baumia and say tertiary institution o me make sure say get fund this scholarship secretariat ye de fund be fi hono a ye de be support people with disability na obi akokwa de kwa me ye chem say ye kasa obi people with disability ye ka ho asem no kwa me nye 7 produce 3944 no kwa enye omo a omadi dem omo 9 kwa obi a 7 produce ye visionary impaired o ka ho bi obi a sebe onsaba akwatwa o ka ho bi obi a ade bia hendawo ama wontimi nyete sede 7 produce obi o ye complete aye bia no o ye disabled it is so ba na kwa mo be cheche mu yi because de bia na ye restrict sa people with disabilities ni ye restrict o mu to 7 produce o mo ti wheelchair mu kwa yemma nkofo ntiase yi de me kwa atiase
we are trying to reach out to the campaign team, but one more kasa ni na be na mpeki o mo phones no.
Okay. So that is that. Okay. Disability Act na Kwame ye kire sa no man. E man nkofo hunu the people with disabilities. It no be kai say 2020 chairman na NDC fo bie ayidu tu mu no. So obi ankofa nomination forms, flag bearership no. Ora omoka say obi oye disability be abe contest and they will give you a discount.
Yeah.
Mr. Spiogabra, Dr. Spiogabra, what tried my party say oye disability. Oh yes, sir. Yes, I'll say the eyes. One such person he has a problem with his eyes. It's about the discount. Yes, Kwame. As a see a chemu ye par na nkwa say enkophobia ti wiche mu nkwa sabe obi okuta pomankwa ena ye elevate with disability. Esi echemu ye. Abai we o ma yade Kwame. They drafted Disability Act. Ya shenkofo say obi esi dan ya. Esesi ye baby a disabled for befa. They say as that 20 hours say ya yet to the extent say your baby people with disabilities ebefa a obetimi about the 4th floor. Nini na ka Disability Act no ho. No. Na Kwame. Esese omo ya ade a ebetimi cover 7 producer. Obi a wantimi anko school so ka ho bi. So that is where I side with BOT. BOT.
Yeah.
Say if you promise free tertiary for people with disability, let's say the same political party obinya diswade hunu say okay say roto Kwame nipa digiska no a sit down job so 70% of sankofo no our run shift should be a people with disability. Nessa Kwame obi shane dem didiwie no da konyam eyi ni simu no take a decision to quash it. No be aduma abon Kwame I don't get it. E basa no a enwie payo de make what I say because it should be a measure sir enu kwa sa mia because ade aye kai obi a wakọ SS when you free secondary education or when you free tertiary et mia sabi ma bro sa level no there should be a policy a be cover me. So abiding to cover you now according to Ghana a very say a population census we have in 2021 Kwame Ghana Statistical Service Amiatia say Ghana population here a little over 30 million.
Yeah.
And with 3% and people with disabilities. disabled. You understand? Which is little over 2 million. Some company now buying to me now the cover munina. But at least as I see a to be creative mechanism or a policy that absorb some of them. It's a billy sa roto ya. Papa young na dia kanwa 7 previous. On what house with him. Nipa 2 pay and a few roto. Only MPP from penny for doing come on back at your coming. A lot of them. Omani nye sa dia course. 2 people. Ora ayi amwakwata enu oforiata twa roto. And opeduma ma the communicators to the stand say na Kwame uko radio so a omba radio so a obunim how to defend it. They should bring back the roto na and complement this policy. Kwame kaya beba.
Yeah.
They should bring back.
If you think of their welfare.
Yes, their welfare they are
more precisely.
Yes. That's it, Kwame. Because obi obeka cho say policy when your policy papa bi anya no credit. A fantastic policy. But what I'm saying is in order to complement it, Kwame yem famra. There has to be a me. I'm say district assemblies no. Omo common fund no. 3% ye yidema people with disabilities. Kwame, sa offices no. Office no a what district assembly na. People with disabilities ne echo. Normal quality of quota of that 3% of as a district assembly common fund. As a sort of people with disabilities ni bi personal need be net Kwame. We have done a lot of stories, especially on the breaking news. Kwame, a lot of stories and confo a book of fast was our area. You be how more Kwame. Ebia memako binya misika dia akwa different. Omo to be tired here the man se fako. Ebia usika ezi ebia nya 5,000 fe bia month na say the whole year na. Obakwa ne akwa koto ebia 2,000 fridge near the man se fako. That offices should be occupied by a very say people with disabilities.
I want to tell you how I say.
I want to tell you how I say. It is a me 7 previous many be a what did them be at baby. Some call when you may yow when you quanya. Your friend say, how I made from it to come home Kwasiada.
Yeah.
What the Missikada? I pay Kwame. Every sit down job, yes, every sit down job. So build, operate, and transfer Kwame. Most of them, if you are buying some, they buy individual. District assemblies, almost toilet facilities, almost markets. Yadema and Kran Misi, or Missy, now Yadama for 10 years to operate. You should be able to have agreement. Sa toilet is Sikaya, our this country now, it should be people with disabilities. It's a sit-down job to run shift. As I see a paid to my mom here. And you quite a metro may be a Kwame with the political party be a chi. Yanko, not by bar power, no, a copy of your tower, metro my aqua will bet me a year. You bet me a paid to for Framanai. Obecono on the net, your father say a toilet boot in him.
I made your man cries out the whole 1 hour night. And you didn't me a metro.
Yes, Kwame. So sit down job, I mean, Kobe Biadi. Come here for Momo. Yet criticize woman women in Anka to say the Disability Act, they can come. Not yen pushing my young. Not almost any daswo. May come here creative ministry of Mokran can have it. I'm telling you, Kwame, for their well being. Your creative ministry, Mama. Kwame Papa, I'm telling you. Yes, Kwame. 7 previous. I'm happy that BOT has accepted say 7 previous and they intimate maybe. Nipa say, if you are creating an agency, even if not a ministry of an agency to cater for them, Kwame and as such a person,
for him, no, Nidiano was through a gunshot. At the age of 15.
Look at that. Yes, and Ashanti Region Communications Director, former Communications Director, Kwesiche is also disabled. Also started polio. You want a panier at the age of 4 years. You understand? I said the same party near the one, the same things near the work, Kosiche Dakwa.
Wow.
Polio, yeah, so many do this. But no, had the same problem, but others their problem. And then on why override it. And fan who you see a creative agency, Neka Sanko for it. Oh, yeah, people with disability are coming your problem, and you go there straight. Obesity, you go there straight. And can wait, Papa Yibabeka, Tobuti Mwa, or no be anu. Can wait consultation, wide consultation with them. They make what I say. Now you're moving forward as a country. It's okay.
All right. I say, I'm faster than be my about prostate center and I'll pay one more daroma, but your one more wipe about pass young cancer prostate won't how be one more to us here pre compare we a bear 40 years and above and pacho check your prostate no na I don't pay a home Shematubia Ababia about for a bit to us here area about pre compare and watching on pacho your shock catheter and will bear trust say about prostate center for ebe to us here at the amount one be catheter ni no at the free hall amasum penso etime aba afei say wo tie me wo ye obi a Ota Johnson tentempa edru anadwo a Johnson prepi ansa na ade ache sacho obi o ha Johnson a wodi atenkapa say ne Johnson no ebi akamu blada no ontimi MT ni nyina mani nsi afei pressure no say di akire ni nyina no pacho ni nyina no ekọ for mo and pay over Tampa Prostate Center for other Roma omo beje so pa tie wo so friend as I said, only one more ending couple and okay. For one more numbers in 0553 800 678 0553 800 678. Now, when you're about Tampa Prostate Center for any encomo Fifi Pratt last stop, Ewo Kaswa Nyinya main road no eso eho ana obe home about Tampa Prostate Center for and okay one more roba one bejo so na afi prostate won how be one more two and the free hall ama mame fast that be amount once again not shedding so say on the 10th Ekosi on the 11th of May Bosumi aye woman the property exhibition fair no at the bro but I don't know a construction industry ni why we a real estate developer but any why we a architects why you design so how do our person will showcase and the Ghana for nyina mo hu de wutimi ye no and pay as I said we are part of the property fair 2024 na ni nyina no e baso beginning on the 10th Ekosi the 11th of May Bosumi ya ye wo me ya and to make it a point but so wo pese oba as an exhibitor na woni ema hodo a waye no obeda na bi ema we ase nyina ehu dia and pay woni organizers no ebedi komo na wa reserve wo stand and I will table e wo dwumadi ase but so wo tie me o real estate sector ni mu a ene no sa dwumadi ebemu akwanya ebemu animdia sonko ama watumi ehu ne ema pia woni ka wadwuma ye no ho a ebetimi aboa wo yie pa but the new technological methods are here use the modern ways of designing product ahodo to suit the interest of Ghanaians ni nyina no the veteran ewo dwumadi yase ye de animdie fo pa ene wo mo akwade ewo eye adansie nwumam ana ede eba ma wo mo abechreche ye ebekoso ewo the Accra Digital Center wo mo Eben State Housing Company no ewo Ring Road West enkra Kwame Nkrumah Circle ritia webi na wadro ho enti bacho shene so mame say opese wo the organizers no edi nkomo a 0241 812 408 0241 812 408 and after 0202 131 615 0302 0202 131 615 and after 0265 321 330 0265 321 330 now when the organizers no ending come and pay what the joso I feel why you're part of the Property Fair 2024. Many Kwame Appiah Kubi. Thanks so much for your time. Now, quick one before we check out of here. Sergio at the